Hi, my name is Wally. I am a dancing and MP3 playing toy sold by the Walt Disney Corporation. I am also a sales technology enthusiast, and this is why my friends at CRM.com hired me. Between us, it is also because they could not afford a real actor or a talking lizard. So please bear with me, I am new at this. In this presentation, we will talk about the reasons why CRM fails mid-size organizations. Let's start with a brief anecdotal review of what sales managers and implementers learn from their CRM or SFA experience. We will then attempt to show why and how CRM failure happens in a more narrative fashion with a CRM failure story. For a more thorough analysis of the reasons why CRM does not work for mid-size organizations, you can also watch our presentations dedicated to the root cause of CRM failure and to our exploration of the sales information technology needs of mid-size organizations. They can be found at whycrmdoesnotwork.com. Here is a first group of loosely related observations. CRM is at odds with mid-size organizations. At odds with salespeople. Most salespeople find the prospect of entering and updating information in a database burdensome and needlessly time-consuming. They usually enjoy a great deal of freedom, and it is not in their interest to load a database with the very information that makes them valuable and hard to replace. They resist commoditization. At odds with local management. Sales and customer service teams in mid-size companies tend to be small and spread across locations or even countries. They have their own sub-management and unique objectives. CRM processes often clash with existing procedures, practices, and local agendas. CEOs want to avoid anything that might stifle local entrepreneurship and destroy local value. Corporate sales managers may not have the authority required to impose a shared application to local leaders. Local managers lack the awareness, perspective, and motivation required to spot and pursue cross-unit opportunities. At odds with legacy tools. Mid-size companies' sales and customer service personnel have pre-existing ways to manage their customer relationships and do their jobs. They may use Outlook, PDAs, or contact managers. Established patterns can make them reluctant to relinquish their personal tools and adopt a management-controlled, enterprise-wide alternative. ERPs, accounting systems, and dedicated enterprise applications already give them a wide array of tools and real-time information. For example, quotes, orders, email, shared calendar, campaigns, bug tracking, project management, document management, etc. The CRM functionalities that are redundant appear optional or unnecessary to many. Since the benefits of automation are more obvious than the benefits of integration, they do not understand why they should switch tool. Their argument against CRM is strong. Why fix it if it isn't broken? Some legacy tools are never retired. They overlap and conflict with the CRM system. Integration and customer centricity cannot be achieved. At odds with and at the mercy of users. Sales software implementations are hard to manage and easy to derail. The benefits brought by CRM are benefits to the organization as a whole, and not necessarily to the individual department or user. A system that integrates all the front office needs of an organization into a single tool will never be as powerful in each one of its functionalities as a series of dedicated applications. Striking a balance between the common good and the legitimate needs of their users can be complex and risky. Ignorance in the face of software complexity, power struggle, personality, and fear can get in the way. They can derail the process at an early stage, or subtly strip the system of its benefits through opt-out exceptions. At odds with habits and policies. Processes embedded in CRM systems cannot be enforced, only written procedures can. When CRM users do not conform to the many non-written procedures imposed by a CRM system, they usually blame the software, and in doing so, blame the sponsors of the system. Implementers generally fail to understand that everything that the system asks of users should be written and approved by both higher and lower hierarchy in all the departments involved. This is essential to ensure that management requests and CRM processes are reasonable and do not conflict with each other. Every procedural decision has to be made with the CRM system in mind. This requires a high level of CRM knowledge and commitment from all the managers involved. At odds with job descriptions. Likewise, sales or general managers seldom foresee that employees will not adjust to the new system if their roles and job descriptions are at odds with the CRM processes. Managers tend to underestimate the importance of the change involved, how alien the software is to employees, and that their own methods must change. Roles and job descriptions are not revised. Goals are not defined. Fairness and effectiveness are not verified. Change is not introduced. Employees are not properly trained, and rewarding schemes are not adjusted. At odds with sales practices. The need to consolidate and share information is proportionate to the size of the company. Information like account profile, contact data, opportunities, calls, correspondence, quotes, orders, shipments, payment history, profitability, customer support issues, etc. need not be consolidated in all companies. Mid-size corporations have less need to simulate a one-to-one relationship with their customers in order to sell and create loyalty. Instead, they rely on empowered salespeople to listen to their customers, understand or uncover what they need, obtain it from their factories, and guarantee that their promises are kept. At odds with sales management, salespeople cannot be coerced into using a CRM system. Prudent sales managers will not enforce policies that could backfire if critics find sympathetic ears higher in the hierarchy, for example with their CEO. Vigorous enforcement may be an option in giant organizations, it is not in mid-size companies, where salespeople play a crucial role. all the more so in labor-protective Europe and in consensus-driven Asia. At odds with salespeople's priorities. The success of CRM software is contingent on user adoption and education. In most sales environments, salespeople can barely afford the time it takes to learn new products. They do not have time or mind share for software training. They do not have time to study a complex enterprise software application, let alone Windows, if they are PC challenged. Unlike most other employees, they are goal-driven. They are not bound to a tool. They can't do their job and succeed without the CRM system. So all it takes to derail an implementation and corrupt the reports produced by a CRM system is a PC-challenged salesperson, or one who shows brilliant results but defies the CRM policies. At odds with internal management structures. The benefits of integration can only be fully realized if sales, international sales, customer service, help desk, and marketing all use the CRM system. Mid-size organizations come in all shapes and forms. In some of them, all the department involved in front office activities report to a single boss. In others, they do not. They may be totally independent from each other, or they may report to other departments' managers. In some organizations, customer service and help desk activities are placed under the control of an operations or production manager. In others, marketing itself, or product management, is seen as a back-office activity. When this is the case, and unless the CRM implementation is initiated by the CEO of the company himself, the benefits of integration are unlikely to materialize. Second group of observations. The CRM processes result in poor data. Data entry integrity is hard to achieve. CRM solutions tend to offer a wide array of interlocking features that form a whole. Users have to learn and understand too many things that they don't need to get to the one they do, and to properly enter information that others will use. CRM reports draw moderate credibility. Sales activity is hard to quantify. Reports produced by CRM applications draw moderate credibility. This is especially true when systems are not used in a uniform and universal manner. CRM is too dependent on the diligence, goodwill, and skill of the users. Unusable for marketing purposes. CRM databases are filled with prospects and direct customers, as well as distributors, sub-distributors, retailers, representatives, and their own customers and prospects. The information may have been entered by salespeople, customer service agents, and marketing staff, or by the contacts themselves through the internet. The CRM data lacks homogeneity and integrity, and it is perishable. It is a poor source of information for the marketing department, let alone for data mining. Activity increases, but productivity decreases. More information is a good thing only if it is pre-qualified. If it is not, activity increases but productivity decreases. A large proportion of the people who contact a company will never buy from it. Some customers place orders without ever being contacted by a salesperson. Yet, both these types of contacts find their way into CRM databases and generate additional follow-up or maintenance work. While this influx of information can clearly lead to new business, it more surely drains sales resources. The reseller market remains opaque. CRM applications generally involve personnel from a single organization. Yet, the people involved in the sale of a given product are often outside of the organization: distributors, agents, and independent representatives. The reseller market remains mostly opaque to its sales and marketing management. This presentation was the first part of a two-part exploration of the reasons why CRM fails mid-size organizations. The second part can be found at whycrmdoesnotwork.com or on YouTube.